So really always be a student, right? Always be a student.
What else is there in life other than thinking and then doing good? I don't know.
And by the way, don't be afraid to take what you learn and try and share it with others. I found that the best way of learning is by teaching, interestingly, right? Because when you learn a concept, talking it through, thinking it through, and maybe talking about it, and in a way teaching it to somebody else, you really start to gain a deeper understanding of it. It's very, very interesting to do that.
That's another thing I've seen, and when I interviewed you, I picked up on it very clearly as well, is the interest in others and their success, even if it's almost in spite of ourselves, to just keep giving and just keep giving. And eventually it comes back. Because it just, even today, like how we're all here.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
that's what I see.
So Danny, this is something that I know you do so well because you're such a great teacher, whether it be to real estate agents or your teammates or really the industry at large. Tell us what inspires you to go out and do that teaching to others.
Well, I mean, Jay, I think, brings up a super great point, which is once you recognize the power that has in your own life, you get really passionate about it. And I could say that that's kind of what has happened to me as well. You know, when I made the commitment to kind of personal development and you know, getting committed to learning my craft in the mortgage industry in a very deep way in order to kind of step ahead of you know, my competition at the time, that had a significant impact on me, positive impact, right? So the way my brain translated that is, this is good, more of it's better, and I don't need all of it, right? So I can then pass that along to the other people that I care about, my clients, my family, my team, my friends, and bring that in the industry as a whole. Because here's the thing, and Barry, you are a massive proponent of this. If you're not a master of your craft, you should not be serving families. It is too important. What we do is too important, and the end result for that family is too important for you not to be a master of your craft when you're bringing them a solution. So for me, I would be embarrassed, right, if I wasn't there at the top of my game when I was sitting in front of that family saying, hey, this is what the strategy I would recommend to you is.
Danny, when you say that, it reminds me of a dear friend of mine, one of the really great men in our industry, Jeff Strode. And Jeff Strode always uses that term, you need to be a master of your craft. So it reminds me of something that Jeff always says. But, you know, one thing that I like to just kind of use, and I used it today in my talk, is that a surgeon doesn't have a cursory view of what the condition of the patient is or what they're about to do. Okay, they're going to be an expert. And because they have that amazing expertise, they can charge a lot of money and people are depending on them and people will wait to see them. That surgeon's not out there, you know, sending out flyers, okay? So people know that surgeon is somebody that they need, that they depend on, that they wait for. You need to be that surgeon. You can't have a cursory view. It's got to be deep, it's got to be precise, and it's got to be better than anybody else's. Guys, what a pleasure to get a chance to see you.
I got to give you a shout out. I quoted you today because you said that. It took time to think that through. To the amount of value, I said, I got to share this on Facebook.
Thanks.
So that's how it works.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you.
Thank you so much.